Have you ever woken up in the morning and realized something feels different? Not just the fog of sleep or the stiffness in your back. I'm talking about the kind of energy you used to wake up with in your 20s. That quiet, confident readiness in your body that reminded you, I am still a man. If that feeling has been missing lately, I want to let you in on a simple, natural secret that could help bring it back. And it starts with what you drink before bed. And tonight, we are going to talk about one bedtime drink that may surprise you with just how powerful it is. Now, I know it sounds almost too simple. Just a drink before bed? Really? But before you brush it off and move on to something flashier, stay with me. Because what I am about to share with you is not some trending gimmick. It is not a magical potion pulled from the latest marketing hype. It is rooted in something much deeper. The actual biology of your body, especially after the age of 50. And when you understand how these natural changes unfold inside you, this little bedtime habit suddenly makes a whole lot of sense. You see, as we get older, several systems in the body begin to slow down. Not dramatically all at once, but gradually, quietly, year by year. Your blood vessels, for instance, begin to lose some of their youthful elasticity. The flexible walls that used to open up easily to let blood flow through start to stiffen. Meanwhile, your testosterone, the very hormone that fuels desire, drive, and tissue repair, begins to decline in small, steady steps. And then there is sleep. It doesn't come as deeply or as restoratively as it once did. You might still get your hours, but your body doesn't use them as efficiently. And all of these factors combine into one critical issue: weakened nighttime recovery. This slower recovery affects many things, but it especially impacts blood flow. And let me tell you something important. When it comes to a man's sexual health, energy, and confidence, blood flow is everything. It is not about how much testosterone you have or how strong your muscles are. If the blood is not flowing properly to the right place at the right time, nothing works the way it should. Your ability to get and maintain an erection, even your ability to feel desire, starts with how well your circulatory system performs. That is why this drink is not just a comforting evening ritual. It is a support tool, a signal to your body that it is time to rest, restore, and prepare for the next day with more strength and energy. So let me tell you exactly what the drink is, and more importantly, why it works so well. It is a simple blend: warm water, pure pomegranate juice, and a slice of fresh ginger. Just 3 ingredients. No added sugar, no caffeine, no artificial anything. Yet each of these 3 elements has a deeply important role in supporting your system, especially while you sleep. Let us begin with the pomegranate juice. This fruit is not just delicious, it is a powerhouse of polyphenols, natural plant compounds that help relax the inner walls of your blood vessels. Now let us talk about ginger. This little root, which you have probably used in tea or cooking, is doing something far more impressive than adding flavor. Ginger has long been known for its anti-inflammatory properties, but beyond that, it actually helps stimulate nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide is the chemical messenger that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to flow where it needs to go. In fact, this is the same mechanism that many performance-enhancing medications try to mimic. But with ginger, you are working with your body, not forcing it. It is gentle, natural, and safe. And that is something your body appreciates more and more with age. And then there is the warm water. Most people overlook this part, thinking it is just there to dilute the juice. But warmth is powerful. Warm water soothes your digestive system, helps regulate your nervous system, and even slightly expands your blood vessels, making it easier for nutrients to be absorbed. Think of it like a delivery truck with its engine already running. The warmth gets everything moving. So instead of the ginger and polyphenols just sitting in your stomach, they are circulated into your bloodstream where they can get to work while you sleep. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, can this really make a difference? And I understand the skepticism. But I have seen this work, not just in research or textbooks, but in real men, in patients, friends, even family members who tried it consistently and saw changes. Not overnight miracles, but stay-in-May improvements. They slept more deeply. They woke up feeling less groggy. And most of all, they noticed a quiet return of something they thought was lost. That natural morning energy, that quiet signal that their body was still capable, still responsive, still strong. And here's the thing. This is not about chasing some long-gone version of yourself. It is not about trying to rewind the clock to your 20s. It is about honoring the man you are now and giving that man the daily care and support he needs to keep living with confidence and strength. There is dignity in caring for your health, even in simple ways, especially in simple ways. That is why I love this drink so much. It is not another chore on your to-do list. It is not another thing to obsess over. It is a quiet act of support, a small gift to your body before you close your eyes at night. You are not taking a pill. You are not forcing a response. You are allowing the body to do what it was built to do, to heal, to restore, and to prepare for tomorrow. Because here's the truth. Most men think they need to do something extreme to get results. They think if it is not hard or complicated, it cannot work. So they skip over the basics. But I am here to remind you that sometimes the smallest actions done consistently are what create the biggest changes. When you drink this blend before bed, you are doing something profoundly helpful. You're hydrating your cells. You're calming your nervous system. You're improving your circulation. And perhaps most importantly, you are reminding your body that it matters, that it is still alive, still worthy of care, still capable of joy. So tonight, before you go to bed, take 5 minutes, warm some water, pour a small amount of pomegranate juice, add a thin slice of fresh ginger. Sit with it, sip slowly, and think of it not as a drink, but as a quiet promise to your body that you are showing up, that you are paying attention, that you are still in the game, because you are. And tomorrow morning, let your body show you just how powerful that little promise can be. Now, let us take a deeper look at why nighttime is such a powerful and sacred window for men over 50. You see, most people think of sleep as the time when everything shuts off. But the truth is, for your body, it is the most active healing period of the entire day. It is during those quiet hours that your cells repair, your tissues rebuild, and your most vital systems start recalibrating for the next day. Your hormones, for instance, begin to rebalance themselves. Testosterone, which naturally declines with age, is released in short, strategic pulses while you sleep. These bursts are essential for muscle repair, sexual function, energy, and even mood. Your nervous system also goes through a dramatic shift. It moves out of fight or flight mode, the stressed, anxious state we often live in during the day, and into rest and digest. This shift is not just relaxing, it is regenerative. It gives your organs, especially your heart and blood vessels, the chance to function without tension. And speaking of blood vessels, they too begin a beautiful rhythm overnight.